Okay, here in the offensive workouts for this off season, the first one we want to work on is the four-cone drill. Now this appears to be an attack drill, but we'd like to have our midfielders work it as well. So we'd like to be able to have more universal pieces as offensive players. So though there are more than four cones out there, the four you're really looking at are the two yellow ones and the two orange ones right around the crease. This gives you a chance to make a double move. Okay, so as we come up here to the second cone and make a move, we're working on our stick protection and pushing to the 5x5. All right. And getting a good scoring opportunity to be a threat. So here from a different angle, we come to the first cone, make a move, push to the backside, roll back, attack the 5x5 inside the shooting V. Okay, once again, as we come up, make our first move, there as we plant and come around, as we're running the crease line, we really want to lean in, all right, be as aggressive on that line as possible to give ourselves the best chance to get a good angle or draw a slide. In this clip here, all we've done is taken the four-cone drill and moved it over to an angle. So now we're going to attack from the back corner, drive up. As we roll back here, we have our eyes up, looking for a slide and a feed, push them to X, then bang, make that change of direction, come back upfield to attack the top side with our eyes up, come into the 5x5, looking to make a play. Once again, from a different angle, as we came down, as we turn, we need to have our hands ready to feed and our eyes upfield so that we can see the play. Here, as we're working actually at the 5x5, to break it down a little, we want to get to what we're going to call the island. We want to be able to get and we want to be able to sit down. Be physical, establish your position, and get a feel for where your defender is. Right here we get a nice little hitch move, get to the middle of the field. Once again, we're changing the plane, going overhand, high to low. We'll drive up, sit down, inside roll here, good stick protection, eyes up. And here as we finish, just with a subtle fake of the head, we get the goalie's hands to drop, and we finish high. Fake high, finish low, fake low, finish high. On this one, we're going to get a little question mark where we're leaning in hard as we come around the cage. Then we turn to the outside and actually step away to separate our hands, giving ourselves the best chance to get a nice shot off. We're still inside the hash with a nice high to low shot. As we're working the inside game here, real simply, if you don't have anyone that can feed to you, the points of emphasis there, we want to toss it, we want to step to the ball as we would step to a pass, get our hips turned, and finish facing towards the cage. So once again, we're coming to the pass, we're keeping the stick tight, we're seeing our target, giving a subtle fake, and finishing. A new drill for us this year will be the Manning drill. What we're going to work on here is we're going to push up, you'll see it about 3 yards above the GLE, take a couple steps back, the equivalent of a 3 or 5 step drop to a quarterback, look to feed, see what we get as we back away. If our defender takes a bad approach again, right here, then we can re-attack him on a secondary dodge to get topside and inside the hash marks. As we move to the midfield, once again, our attackmen can work these dodges as well. On this, you just see a simple alley dodge. But what the big point of emphasis is you see the cones are is we actually need to get inside the hash marks and explode down the hash. Get our elbow up, hands away, and point it at the target. Once we've worked on that, what we want to do, especially against teams that might hedge against us, is right here we're going to drive in, come down the alley, and then get a roll back to the middle of the field. As we roll back, we need to get our eyes up to the middle, hands ready, body turned towards the cage, getting everything moving towards our target, nothing fading away. We're going to add the rollback to a wing dodge here. Once again, this is a great one for attackmen to work as well. We'll drive our guy towards the middle of the field, forcing him to backpedal, explode down the hash. When he overcommits, as you get closer to the cage, get that rollback, get your eyes up, ready for the slide to be coming, get inside the hash, your body turned towards the cage for the finish. A big piece of our game this past couple years has been this step down shot, and something that we all need to be very good at. Here, what we're really just working on, if you don't have anyone to feed you, you're going to toss the ball in front of you so that you have to step to it, get the ball into a loaded position, eyes on your target. On your follow through, everything is moving towards the cage, changing the plane, having good fundamentals. It's all about the fundamentals on this. In this one, we're getting the same step down, but this time we're catching it to the outside of the hash marks. So what we really want to work on is getting our momentum from the catch to down the hash with our eyes on the target, our step, our elbow, our hands, our stick, everything moving towards where we want to be. Get a nice high to low finish here, changing the plane with everything moving back into the shooting V. It's very important that we get the ball moving towards the cage with our body as opposed to our body moving away from it. The last piece in this workout, when we get on the wall, the big point of emphasis we'd like you to have in the next couple weeks as we head into the season is a phrase we're going to call getting the ball loaded and ready to go. So right here as we're working on the wall, we want to get the ball caught and back into a loaded position as quickly as possible. So as we switch hands, a good job on this wall is it's going to give you some bad passes, but what we want to do is we want to get the ball as quickly to this point as we can, moving our feet so that we're catching it and being in a triple threat position as quickly as possible.